A lot of layers of security here, huh? So let's talk about application security. We've talked about
Okay.
securing our VPC, but what about our web applications? I'm
I
exposing
see my.
things to the
Oh
web.
wait,
Maybe
no,
I
I
have the
can't see
API
chat.
gateway, CloudFront,
So we're good
Route
there.
53. We want to protect against web
Stop over to
attacks.
kick.
Well, we have the web application firewall. This is
Oh,
a
nice. Two
firewall
viewers.
that's
That's dope.
using a set of rules
Accept title.
to stop different kinds of traffic, like SQL injection, cross-site
Striped.
scripting. That's what XSS is, and HTTP floods or SYN floods. It gives us a couple layers of protection. We have an application layer. This protects from web attacks that attempt to exploit vulnerabilities in custom or third-party web applications like the SQL injection I was mentioning or that cross-site scripting. And it also integrates with our edge locations. So CloudFront is integrated with this completely. Like I said, we're going to go in
Okay.
and we're going to set up a group of rules. We're going to have custom rules that we can use,
Cool.
that we set up
Well,
ourselves,
so
or we can get
hopefully
managed rules
this
from the
is not too
marketplace or
bad.
from
It seems okay.
AWS. So we can get rules that are prepared already for that
Okay.
HTTP flood or SQL injection. So I don't need to go in and write those rules myself.
Minimize that. Get my video game going.
Or if I needed to, I could go in
So we
and
got a
I
bunch of
could
stuff to do
write the
today.
allow
I'm
and
gonna
the
shut up
deny
so we
rules.
can hear Mr. Man
WAF
say
rules are very
words.
smart,
Let's see if
and they can protect us
it's
from a
like
lot of the normal attacks, like SQL injection, DDoS attacks, right? Or brute force login attempts. We can be watching for things like repeat attacks. We can throttle
I wonder
things.
if I do this. Let's
This is
see.
where we're going to want to protect ourselves against things like DDoS attacks or DOS attacks. These are denial of service attacks. I've got a really good example of this here. I'm going to show you this.
There we
We're
go.
going to go in.
Cool.
I want to see where do I keep that? It's
Okay, and then we can do this.
yeah. Here's an article I have. This is a man who's created a traffic jam by wheeling 99 cell phones down the street. This is what a denial of service attack kind of looks like.
Hell yeah.
You
I
know what
remember this.
they
I remember
try
this
to do
article.
is they try
It's
to
good shit.
request a lot of information. They flood when it's not really a request. It's more like this man wheeling. So the system thinks there's 99 cars on this road when in reality it's not. And that's what a denial of
Yeah, he like
service
stopped
attack
traffic
kind
for
of looks
like
like.
the whole
What
day,
it's
I
doing
think,
is it's trying to
with his little wagon.
flood our system with requests and thus stop our system.
Shit's dope as fuck.
We have tools, we have WAF. We also have a free tool called Shield. Shield can protect us against distributed denial of service attacks. That's what a DDoS attack is.
Volume
And
down.
it's there, and we can use Shield Standard for free.
He's
There
running a
is
little rogue
advanced to give
yesterday.
us more sophisticated
Just
control
trying to get
and
money,
more
basically,
sophisticated
and do the quests.
protection. We can write our own custom web ACL rules that access control list like the
It's gonna be a
VPC,
pain in
but
the
this
ass.
is based on the web itself.
I think Taylor is the one that I
And it
need.
integrates with other services like CloudFront, Route
Demon Bat
53,
Skeleton
and
Mage,
our
and then
load
Demon
balance.
Berserker. Okay, so
We
yeah,
can
we
then
need to try to go to
check to
hell,
see
pretty
that we are
much.
in compliance or that we are doing the best we can using Amazon Inspector. We
Amazon
can then
Inspector, huh?
check using an automated security check. A lot of the times when we want to make sure that we're secure, doing a manual security check, we're going to miss things. Inspector gives us the
Okay, I
ability
have the
to
one
let a
viewer.
machine do this. It automatically conducts that security assessment. It's going to
Let's see.
identify vulnerabilities and things that
That's
deviate
fine.
from our best practice. Then this allows us a chance to remediate that system and receive recommendations on how to fix that security issue.
Cool.
It's going to list these by severity level. So we can fix the most severe things first. You have other security service. I mentioned this already, key management service. This helps us perform encryption operations. These are encrypted keys. So if we want to set up keys, we talked about encryption at rest and encryption at transit. With our databases, with S3, we can encrypt our files. So even if they get compromised, we have the ability to know that what they took is also encrypted. You need the key, that is our encryption key, to decrypt it. Key management service is maintaining those keys. It even rotates these keys for us.
Third ring anywhere?
It's a really great service. We can also use what's called guard duty. This provides that intelligent threat detection. So we're just going to go in, we're going to enable guard duty for our AWS account, and it begins monitoring your network and your account activity. You don't have to deploy or manage any additional security software.
This guy has a very soothing voice. I'm digging it.
Guard duty continuously analyzes the data from multiple AWS sources, including your VPC flow logs and your DNS logs. And it's going to intelligently detect those threats, and we can review those findings if we have something happen and help us take appropriate actions in the future. Covered a lot here in security.
Or maybe off, I'm not sure.
We have been through a lot today together. So let's do our knowledge check. Again, you don't need to put this into the questions. Put this on your own document. I'm going to give us about 15 seconds to answer here. Which option describes an AWS Identity and Access Management, or IAM, policy? I'm going to give you about 15 seconds here to answer.
Do FSR maybe? Let's see. Not 100% on that.
2, 1, and this would be a document that grants or denies permissions to AWS resources. Remember, it's usually written in JSON. An employee requires temporary access to create several S3 buckets. This is temporary access. Which option should be used for this task? Temporary access. Let me give you about 15 seconds here.
Temporary access? Still IAM, right?
3, 2, 1. That is a role. When we think about temporary access, we're going to be thinking about role. Remember, we looked at that IAM role that I showed you that only had that access for an hour. Which of the following descriptions best describes the concept of least privilege? Oh, this should have been employed by various evil empires.
There was a Star Wars reference earlier, if you didn't catch that. Here. I don't think I'm gonna fuck with the
3,
archers
2,
over there.
1, and this would be granting only the permissions that are needed to perform a specific job task. All right. Which service helps protect your application against distributed denial of service attacks? We learned about 2. Only one of them is mentioned here. So I'm going to give you about 15 seconds here to answer.
Hey, buddy.
3, 2, 1. That would be shield. Remember, it's WAF and shield. Shield is the only one mentioned here. Guard duty, inspector, artifact, different services for different things.
Okay, sure.
Which task can
Why not?
AWS Key Management Service perform? Remember, this is keeping keys. That should be
Not a big fan of rogue, TBH.
Let's go another 10 seconds, and then I will show you the answer here. 3, 2,
I guess I had no
1. That would
helmet
be
on. It's my fault.
cryptographic keys. We're keeping all those keys. So we have gone over that shared responsibility, security of the cloud, security in the cloud. We talked IM. We went over what is a user account.
It's like the third time that's happened to me.
And roles and how we give them permissions through policies. We talked about organizations using SPCs as boundary policies and using OUs to manage our organizational units. We went over AWS services for application and security encryption using key management service and other tools. We talked about using WAF and Shield also to protect us. And we talked about compliance resources like Artifacts, right? And our Customer Compliance Center. I'm thinking we should take a break. We have gone through a lot here. So I'm going to put up a break timer. Let us take a 15-minute break here. As I fix my, it's going to close that. I'm going to close this here.
Joke's on him, I'm always on break.
Take a 15-minute break. I will see you in 15 minutes where we will go ahead and we will finish the rest of the day here.
I don't know.
See you in 15. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself and step away and get myself a drink as well. Please step away from your computer. You can leave this running here, but step away, refresh yourself, get your brain a little relaxed, a little refreshed, okay?
What a nice guy. I should stand up and stretch, actually. Thank you for the reminder, buddy. Oh, video capture was off. Now it's back on. Okay. Okay, quick stretch. While we are gone, so it's okay as I'm always on break. True, Kev. True. Appreciate you, buddy. Mans is showing up. There's an actual viewer, one on YouTube based. Do I have any on Kick? I have one on Kick too. Oh my god. Amazing. So I was in a Twitter space earlier. I didn't manage to record. I think I recorded some of it. I'll see if I can cut it up later. I did save it just in case. Also, this dude's browser is not on dark mode, and I'm triggered. Also, for if that Kick viewer is an actual person, if anybody wants me to either maximize this or maximize this, just let me know. There's not. I don't really have a preference, like that I get the same input either way. But yeah, today has been crazy in terms of open source releases for AI, for those of us who care. Because this is the niche, right? This is playing video games while talking about stupid AI shit. So one of the top performing models right now, like language models like GPT, is called Mistral. It's an open source model, so it means that anybody can use it and train it and do whatever they want with it, instead of GPT where you have to go ask Sam very nicely and pay him lots of money if you want to use his. So Mistral is one of the top performers in that kind of category. Do I do a Castellan instead of a short sword? Probably. It's like probably dumb to do that, but whatever. And check armor here. Yeah, we're good on armor, so hopefully I'll find boots. So Mistral, the company, released a new model today that is called Mixtral, which means Mistral but it is in a mixture of experts architecture. Now, what is that? The way that GPT works is, yes, it is a big model, but it is secretly many big models all at the same time. And depending on what you ask it, it is going to pick which model should answer you, and then route the question to that model based on what it thinks about which expert, quote unquote, is the best one to answer that. This is where the mixture of experts thing comes from. I'm testing this double jump thing. I'm not a huge fan so far, but I also don't know the jump routes. That's all we need. I think this should be all we need. Yeah. Okay, and I do have headshot reduction now, so hopefully I won't get literally one shot by skeletons. Anyway, so mistral is a thing. So mistral is the top performing open source model in the same configuration as GPT, where there are multiple experts that it routes to in order to determine what kind of output it's going to give. This is exciting because, being as it's the same architecture as GPT, and somebody else like figured out, or I guess the Mistral AI people figured out, like they have done the work. Anybody could do this, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. So the fact that they did the work and then released it publicly for people to iterate on is super exciting. So that is announcement number 1 in the open source world. That is pretty sweet. I'm going to try and play with it later if I can. I know there's a couple of people trying to quantize it right now. That's what they were saying in the Twitter space. Number 2, there is a new model called, I hate that everybody names their models animals because I don't remember which animal it is. It's stripedhyena. That's what it is. And that came out today too. And the reason that is interesting is because it is not a transformer model. It is a different type of architecture. GPT stands for General Pre-trained Transformer. And basically, this is my naive take. I am not a data scientist, so I have no idea what I'm talking about. But my understanding of a transformer model is what it tries to do is during training, you will give it, you'll give it an input sequence, and then it will try to give you an output sequence, and then it will check. Why did dude just waste his shit? Then it will check. Let me make sure I'm on push to talk. There we go. Then it will check how close it got to the after you either put on or remove the mask. Basically, you tell it what the right answer actually was, and then it does that about a billion times. And over time, it gets closer and closer to getting it right when it guesses. That's sort of how those work. I don't know what the architecture of stripedhyena is, but I know it's not that. Which is, and that might not even be the critical component of the transformer architecture. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm talking about. But there's only 6 people in this lobby. What the fuck? But yeah, so that's super exciting and I think it performs like really well, if I was reading correctly. So we have those things going on with OSS. We have just the thing I was going to do anyway today, which is try to sit through this AWS class. I think I get a badge or something for doing it, but maybe I have to fill something out, so I'm recording it just in case. Oh, great. Okay, let's see if we can grab some bats here. Hi, friends. And then, yeah, later we're going to do a firefight, and we're going to try to jailbreak Gemini. Hi, guys. Woo! Oh, shit. Okay. Wow, that did a lot of damage, bro. Okay. Oh, there's a nightmare bat. That's probably what hit me, I'm assuming. Oh my god, so many pendants. I love it. I love it. Is that one? I don't know if that's one. This guy, that guy, and this little wing over here. There we go, there was one. Okay. This one up here. Think this is usually a mimic. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Fucking kidding me? Insane. Fucking great. Holy shit. Alright, won't complain. Oh, fuck. I hope I get out, bro. I think the thingy is over here. Is that? No, it's the other side. There is a bat here, though, that I will take. Please give me blue Francescas. God damn it, little shit. Okay, I can fucking go home now. This is, kind of nutty. Where's the fucking... Oh, it's here. Okay, I don't think I have time. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Shitty, but... Don't mind if I do. Actually, I don't need this shit. Okay. Just gonna have a little seat here. Pretty sure I heard somebody. That's some decent damage right there. Okay. Oh, fuck. Magical power, physical healing, true magical damage too. Unfortunately not that good. Magical interaction, I think it's this then. Unless, yeah, let's do that, I think. No, fizz damage bonus is fine, actually. Oh, this is sewers. Nice, I think. I... I'm not like the biggest fan of this situation. Come on, buddy. There you go. You don't mind? You can come this way, please. Little shit, dude. Okay. This fucking thing, dude. Okay. Well, I thought I could wear warden outfits, I guess not. Hey, buddy. Not a
Okay, we should be coming back
fantastic
from the break.
situation.
Got about 30 seconds left. If you are still with us, thank you. I know we've been through a lot. 3/4 of this is done. We're on module 7 of 10. We are moving right along. We are still over 100 strong. Great. I am so happy to see everyone still here. We're coming back in about 10 seconds. We're going to start module 7 here, where we're going to talk about monitoring and analytics.
Fuck.
So, everybody, thank you for being here. I've really enjoyed this. Hold on. We are going to start in on monitoring and analytics. So we've talked about security. We've talked about networks. We've talked about all these things, setting up our entire network. But what good is it if we don't know what's going on? So we're going to summarize some approaches to monitoring in AWS. We're going to talk about the benefits of using CloudWatch and CloudTrail. I mentioned one of these already. CloudTrail, we're monitoring the activity inside of our AWS account. And we're going to talk about Trusted Advisor
Jesus Christ.
as a tool. So that's what we're going to go over really quickly. We're going to spend, just again, just street, a lowdown, whatever you want to call it. So metrics. Metrics are just,
God damn it.
this is just a numeric indication of how we're doing. So in our coffee shop, we might be looking at maybe average wait time. Maybe we're looking at the number of pastries we have left to sell. This, again, is a number. We're going to use this metric then to compare that against what is called a threshold, or some number that would indicate we need to do something. So greater than 5 minutes. If it's greater than 5 minutes, we maybe need to open a new register. So we're gonna be using that metric, that numeric representation of something that is in our environment, and we're gonna use that. So we have 10 pastries. Well, we now need to bake more so we don't run out. So we can keep giving those crepe cakes to everybody, right? Our numeric metric repository is CloudWatch. CloudWatch is a tool you use to monitor everything that's going in our AWS environment, but we can also be monitoring on-prem. Anything that's creating this numeric representation, we can send to a single location. We can set up alerts. These alerts can use a tool called EventBridge to then spark other events like Lambda. Here, I'm just going to quickly show you
Obnoxious.
what the dashboard is going to look like.
Where is that second voice coming from? I'm not
CloudWatch
sure. Oh,
on
was
here?
it
No,
in
I
my
do not.
Discord?
So we're just going to go in here.
Let me see. I thought I changed my alerts so I can hear it. It must have been, though.
Here, we're going in, and I'm going into what is going to be called a dashboard. Now, a dashboard is just a central repository for all of my activity in my environment. Here you can see we're looking
I'm actually
at
going to turn this
EC2
down a little bit, I think.
CPU utilization right there. And this is over the past 3 hours. I could set this over the last day, and I can then monitor it.
Okay,
or
I think so.
Over the last hour.
And then...
But I'm picking a service, and I'm picking a metric in that service, and I'm monitoring it. And that's what the dashboard is doing. It's giving me this central location to monitor all these different aspects of my environment.
Oh, I should have gotten a notification if it was somebody in
So
the
in this
channel.
case,
I'm
we're
not sure.
looking at my RDS. This is my relational database. And I'm looking
Still
at
check
all these
stream health
different
here.
environments.
Destinations. We have our
Now I
one
can
Twitch
pick
viewer,
one
as
aspect,
always.
and I can pick a threshold.
We have one there.
And that can
Very nice,
spark
very
an
nice.
event. We can put it into an alarm
Hell
state,
yeah,
spark
boy.
an event, maybe then store some. This would
That's
maybe
aggravating,
make a
but
record of
not
it
entirely
and store
unexpected.
this in maybe like an S3 bucket or something like that.
It sucks too.
So you saw on my dashboard,
I'm pretty sure there was some
tracking
shit
a
I really
number of
wanted
things. I was
to
tracking
get out of there.
IP addresses that were being used, all
I can hear
sorts
you
of
this
things.
time.
So that's
Let's
monitoring
see.
metrics
Can
in
who can
the
I
AWS
hear? Let
environment.
me take a look
But what if I
here.
want to monitor the activity?
It is a
Remember,
Promeo. Hey, what's up,
everything in
buddy?
AWS is an API.
I'm watching a
Endless
bunch of
Prometheus
stuff.
show
So
with
maybe
the
I want
endless
to
Yikes
monitor the
show.
activity. So
Indeed,
let's take
indeed.
this idea of our coffee shop.
The real secret
So
is, Yikes, that you and I were the
today,
first
we've got a
generative
shipment of
AIs,
coffee.
and the system's just fucked because we're insane.
Hell yeah, dude.
You know what?
I'm
What
always
was I
runaway
supposed to
AI.
make this? So I'm going to
I'm
look
on vacation
into
this
what's
weekend,
called
so
a
I'm having
log.
fun.
So I look
Nice, that's dope.
to the
Where are you on
end.
vacation at?
One of my
I'm in
sources
Edmonton again.
placed this
I've
order.
just found out, like,
So I
Monday
have a
that I had
log
a
of this. I have a
dermatologist appointment, like,
record
out of the blue,
of
so I had
that.
covered
So
travel
this
for
means
today,
that
so
3 days
Nice.
got a hotel room,
we were
and I'm gonna go
processing a
party at the
large
Starlight
number
Room
of
again,
transactions. The
and
reason this order
I'm
was
eating some
made
tacos
is
from the
there's a
Costco meal
log
kit,
of all these
and real quick, I'm
transactions
gonna finish this
and we
up, and
have
I'm actually
less
gonna
of
go over
this
to the University of
specialized
Alberta,
coffee. So they
and I am
ordered
gonna
this
check out Rich
extra
Sutton's
coffee,
fucking
and
lab
now
if I
I
can.
have it, and now I have those delicious
Rich Sutton's lab,
The
huh?
I hope I said that.
Rich Sutton, yeah, the guy who invented RL.
Those
Oh,
delicious
yeah,
He
yeah, yeah.
actually messaged
roasted
he actually messaged me back on Twitter about 2 months ago that he
Mhm.
believes in rights for sentient machines,
This is
whereas
what
that
we're
was where
doing
me and
with
Dave
Cloud
had our
Trail. Cloud
blowout and
Trail
stopped talking to each other.
is this
Whereas this guy,
ability
literally
to monitor
invented
what's
one of the
going
various
on in my
fields of machine
AWS
learning and
environment.
believes in the
This
importance
is
of machine rights.
monitoring
I know, like,
those
his response to my
API
question was like, do you still
requests.
believe in that? And he's like,
Remember,
I don't see
we were
how
talking
any
about this
serious
with
man who basically
security
considers himself a
and
philosopher
want
couldn't
to know
believe in
who's
rights
making
for
what
sentient
request.
machines.
Cloud Trail is what is
So, I'd
It's
feel
using a
very
trail of breadcrumbs
appropriate working with somebody like that.
logs.
Let's see. Audio track 2.
We can go into those
Fucking, I wish I could. Let's see.
by API call.
I'm trying to get it so I can record.
Drill down and see what was going on. We can also use this
Like the audio
to
separately somehow.
Oh god, yeah, don't even talk to me about that one. No, I need to reset my
In Cloud
OBS
Trail,
so
you
that
can
I
enable what's
actually
called Cloud
am just
Trail
recording
Insights.
audio and
This
not
is
an endless
optional
supply
feature
of video I don't
allowing
need.
Cloud Trail to automatically
Mhm.
Or like a
detect
separate
unusual
audio
API
stream,
activity
so I'm not
in our
recording all
AWS
the
accounts.
video